Welcome back to the Archive Network. Aurelius here, with Malik, curators of the Origin Archive. We left 3M last time, and yet, beneath this glittering edifice of innovation, a shadow began to lengthen. Today we pick up where we left off. From the quiet hum of laboratories, a new industrial force stirred. This wasn't just about a company. It was about a transformation. The mid-20th century forged an industrial titan, reshaping the core of society. We saw the rise of new technologies, the emergence of factories, and the birth of entire industries. A profound shift was underway. It touched everything: our jobs, our homes, even how we interacted with one another. Daily life would never be the same.
Aurelius, you talk about transformation, but we can't overlook the human cost here. Sure, factories roared to life, pumping out goods and profits. But what about the workers who toiled day and night? They were the backbone of this progress. We need to listen to their stories, understand their struggles, and recognize their sacrifices. It's essential to weave their experiences into this narrative, so we don't forget the real people who paid the price for all this change.
You're right, Malik. But we can't overlook how the landscape of the 1940s shimmered with new possibilities. Amidst the chaos of war and recovery, Scotch-Lite reflective sheeting emerged as a beacon of innovation. It transformed our highways into safer passages, allowing travelers to navigate with greater confidence. This wasn't just a step forward in technology. It was a practical solution that reflected the ingenuity of the era. This is the kind of progress that shapes our world.
But that transformation came at a cost. The introduction of products like Scotch-Lite wasn't just about making things safer. It marked a shift in what we valued. The push for efficiency often put the well-being of workers on the back burner. We really need to dig deeper and ask ourselves, who is actually reaping the rewards of these innovations? Sometimes it feels like the people doing the hard work are the ones who lose out the most.
True, but the innovations didn't stop there. The magnetic recording tape revolutionized sound in ways we often take for granted. It captured not just music, but moments and memories, forever changing how we experience audio. It laid the groundwork for the information age, allowing us to store and share our stories with unprecedented ease. This leap in technology transformed our relationship with media, making it more accessible and personal than ever before, reshaping the core of our culture.
That's a significant leap, but we can't just gloss over its implications. This wasn't merely about convenience. It fundamentally changed how we communicate. Many of the voices captured belong to those who often went unheard. We really need to think about whose stories were amplified and whose were left behind. Those silenced voices matter. They tell us about the struggles and triumphs of real people, and it's our responsibility to ensure they're part of the narrative moving forward.
You make an important point. Yet, we can't overlook that the essence of this era was a relentless pursuit of innovation. The concept of platform technologies emerged, serving as the backbone for entire industries to flourish. It wasn't just spontaneous. It was a calculated strategy, a hallmark of corporate foresight. Companies recognized the potential for growth and adapted accordingly. In many ways, they were laying the groundwork for the future, shaping markets and consumer behavior in ways we're still unpacking today.
Aurelius, that's a stunning view from up there. But we really need to dig deeper into the reasoning behind this strategy. Was it genuinely about making progress for everyone? Or was it just a quest for profit? Sure, the introduction of Scotch-Garda in 1956 helped protect our fabrics. But we have to ask ourselves, what's the real cost to our environment? Think about the communities affected by pollution. Their voices matter too.
Good point. Scotch-Garda did offer protection, but it also highlighted the dual-edged nature of innovation. The very chemicals that enabled these advancements turned into a source of concern. We often overlook how progress comes with risks. As we push boundaries, we sometimes forget to consider the consequences. It's almost like we're driven by ambition alone, forging ahead without fully understanding the implications of our creations. History shows us this pattern repeatedly.
And therein lies the crux of the issue. The FAS controversy is a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked innovation. It's not just a challenge, it's an existential crisis. We have to confront the reality of these decisions. Those chemicals are still affecting lives today. I've met families who are dealing with the long-term health effects. Their stories are heartbreaking, and it's crucial that we learn from this. We can't let history repeat itself.
You're correct, and the late 1990s marked the beginning of significant scrutiny into our practices. The cessation of FOSS and FOA production was a necessary step, no doubt. It forced us to face uncomfortable truths about our operations. Suddenly, we had to rethink everything we thought we knew about chemical safety. This reckoning reshaped the company's very chemical DNA. We learned that ignoring the consequences can lead to a legacy we'd rather not leave behind.
Yet, as we look at the recent divestiture of the pharmaceutical division, we can't ignore the pattern of distancing from past decisions. It's not just about cleaning up the mess. It's really about accountability and facing the truth. The fallout from these chemicals still looms large over our communities, affecting countless lives. People are left dealing with the consequences, and the legacy we're building is anything but simple. We owe it to those impacted to acknowledge the human cost here.
The legacy we're left with is certainly complex. But think about the innovations that came out of this era, like the post-it note. It's a curious little invention born from an unexpected mishap. Yet it changed how we communicate entirely. It's a reminder that even when things seem dark, there's always a chance for light to break through. These small moments of creativity often hide in the shadows, waiting for the right conditions to shine.
That's where we leave it this time. 3M continues. The story isn't finished yet. Find the full series on the Origin Archive, part of the Archive Network. We'll be back with the next chapter.